All right. I'm leaving Bayside right now, man. I'll be on the Cross Island Expressway. No, excuse me, Cross Island Parkway, man. It's not expressway. No trucks allowed. So, wow, it's beautiful here, man. Right now, this is the Alley Pond, Oakland Lake. Right hand side, this little area. They really cleaned up the area real nice, man. Bring back the nature here. Alley Pond, it was a big natural aquifer system in the area, with Oakland Lake as a glacial pond existing for over 10,000 years, made around the same time when Long Island was made. They say, in the last ice age, when glacier from upstate came down and dumped all the sediments into the Atlantic Ocean, hence forming Long Island. And right now I'm leaving Bayside. So I was in Bayside earlier, looking at this listing at 40th Avenue and 209th Street. I got a bunch of pictures and videos all behind me in my camera. Footages I'm gonna put together and put out as a video, and you will see them soon. It's a multi-family house, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, about 1,900 square feet, and it's asking for 1.2. And this is listed through my broker, Stephen Chan, with Epique Realty. So part of the reason why I want to come on here today and do a live video, just want to let you know that I have made a decision to change brokerage. No, I didn't change broker because I'm unhappy with the previous broker. I changed broker because I feel like there's need to be a shift of energy here. I think I can do a lot better when I team up with this particular brokerage, especially with the broker I'm working with, Stephen Chan. I know him for a very long time. We're friends before now as real estate partners, growing this real estate brokerage together. Epique Realty is, well, he like to call this an EXP light, but I see Epique Realty as a new kind of a real estate company. It is a disruption in the company, right? So it's not 100% like the previous brokerage I was with, HomeSmart. HomeSmart was 100%, and with very low fees. For Epique, and they start you off at 85, and of course if you reach the ceiling, that 85.15 will eventually go down. And of course, like most brokerages, there is a tech fee involved. So here, tech fee is a little bit more than HomeSpa. What I was paying, HomeSpa was paying $100. Here I'm gonna pay about 150. But the catch is that it comes with a lot more perks and benefits. And for example, Lofty CRM, this program, a lot of time even if you have an in-house account, you're gonna end up paying like $125, the cheapest, to access this CRM software, customer relation management. Okay, it also come with lead generation. So with this brokerage, it's free. Right? It's part of the tech fee you pay, and this is free. Also, there are some leads. Again, a lot of agents are looking for good leads. No broker will give you good leads. All leads, doesn't matter. Someone give you a lead, it starts off as a cold lead. Okay, so you're gonna have to use your talents, use your potential to convert these leads into actual listings, right? But at least there's some leads coming down from the top you can work with. They have a lot of benefits, including things I need to explore. I just got here right now. I haven't got a chance. I haven't even fully reactivated my license yet, because once you terminate your previous license with the broker, they still need about 24 or 40 hours for the system to reflect that. All right, so right now I'm in between things. My access to the MLS is currently off, but hopefully everything will back online soon. So one of the things I gotta do right now when I go home is to I had a very full lunch. Excuse me, man. It's back. All right. So one of the things I gotta do when I go home is to make some business cards. So so I got some ideas. I'm very good with Canva Pro. So I'm gonna put together my next line of business cards. I can't wait to print them out. Of course, part of the benefits we get is also we get free digital business cards. You know, these days, old school business cards, yes, they're still very useful, but in this day and age, digital cards are even more useful. So without wasting paper and having a bunch of business cards laying around, now you have everything inside your phone. So what I mean by a digital business card is pretty much a QR code. So people can scan it, take a picture of it, and bam, they have all your contact information. So we had a nice morning this morning at this listing. There's open house being scheduled already. This morning we had a few people come in to take a look at it. It's a hot spot. Everybody want it. It's very convenient. The location located. Very close to the LIRR, so it's very easy access to the city. Also very close to all the major highways. Clearview Expressway is very much nearby, but because Clearview Expressway is sunken below ground, so you know you're not gonna get too much of the noise and the traffic. On top, Clearview has always been sort of a light traffic type of highway, unless there's congestion, things like that. But overall, it's a very quiet neighborhood, close to all the schools around there. Bayside High School is a high school within that district. Marie Curie, MS 58 is a junior high school around that area. You know, I grew up in Bayside, man. So I know that the area like back of my hands, very comfortable with it. And you know, my broker knows that I'm an avid photographer. I'm also a videographer. I edit all my own videos. I do everything from 9 yards. So I went there with my camera. I also took a bunch of photos. And yeah, we have our in-house photography. We contract really good photographers. But you know, when a real estate agent happens to be an excellent photographer, you know, I will use my skills and make my listing shine. So when I look at a lot of these expired listings are just simply listing that couldn't sell for whatever reason, and you know the time is up. It missed the season, so they pulled it off the market, right? But that don't mean they don't want to sell again. But of course, they're gonna have to re-strategy. So a lot of time when I look at these listings, you know, one of the first thing I see that may be it's the media. All right, it's the presentation, the photos and videos, especially photos. A lot of problems. You know, leaving the toilet seat up. You know, didn't pay attention to details, or simply put inadequate lighting. Right, it's too dark. When it comes to real estate photography, overexposure is not a problem. But when you underexpose it, places gets dark and shadowy. It doesn't give you a good, charming, positive kind of feeling. All right, so you know, my recommendation to those expired listing with bad photo is definitely you want to get better photos. You know, of course, then you know when you have a listing on your hands, you're gonna have to sell it. You know, traditionally, you know, you can walk around the neighborhood, knock on the door, and be like, "Hey, I got a listing here, open house here, come check it out." Right? You knock on doors, you can start making calls. You know, but I'm very big with social media because to me, there's already whole world is on social media. Yes, there are still a lot of people who don't want to be on social media, but there are people who don't want to be on this platform, that platform. But in general, people are online. So online, you know, I'm standing here in the real world, but I'm also standing there in the virtual world. So engaging people in the real world is also similar to engaging people in the virtual world. You know, first thing first, you gotta be genuine. You gotta if you like something, you like something. Don't just click like, right? Make a comment. Don't just make and don't just make a comment. It leads to nowhere, right? Oh, nice. I like this. Yeah, looks good. You know, what I like to do. I want to bring some feelings to it. So even though I got nothing to comment, but sometimes you just gotta look at this object, this photo, this video, just for a little bit longer. Just get a feeling, familiarize, and something will come to your mind. And then you want to write out those exact emotions, how you feel about it, and then from there you can make the connection, right, with whoever posted this photo or video, and then we will let the conversation begin. And I'm not the type of sales who takes no for answer, right? Don't take no for answer, right? I'm very respectful. If you ask me, am I a hard seller, a soft seller? The very fact that I believe in passive prospecting, the very fact that I'm even talking here as a live stream, already that I'm into soft selling, right? And this is what video making, content generation do. You build up your content and people come to you. So instead of having you call people and quote unquote harass them, they'll come to you, when they see the time is necessary. Yesterday, I had another solar energy sales call me up. Guy called me from Momentum Solar. As a matter of fact, they call me so much I get annoying, right? So I put them up. I requested do not call list. Right. So yesterday they still call me. I'm not surprised. I worked in corporate company before where a customer asked to be put on do not call list. Somehow the corporation finds legal loophole to still call you, even though they're under the federal do not call list. There's still loophole out there. So, but this particular sales who called me for Momentums, I don't know, he complete oblivious to what I'm trying to tell him. All he was focused on was selling his product. So make him appear extremely generic. And as soon as he told me he's from I didn't put their office that I have no interest in converting to solar. And that's it. But he won't even stop, right? I said I talked about do not call list, and he acted like he didn't hear me. Continue, right, with his next objective, right? And then I tell him, you know what? Since you don't see me on the do not call list, I need you to request, right, to put me on the do not call list, right? Then he changes subject. He went on to something else, but then he's still in the line of selling his product. So I got really annoyed by it. So I tell him, look, man, I'm also a salesperson. I also call people. I also door knock. But there's something called respect, which clearly that you don't have, right? I said clearly that you don't like to take no for answer. But seriously, in this world, you need to be more respectful, because most people care about respect. The old school saying, you want people to respect you, you have to respect others. Respect in, respect out is a two-way street here. So after I explain my position, this guy still continues. So I do what I have to do, man. I click on this person. But when I deal with like this, on one hand it's annoying, on the other hand it makes me feel good, because he can both be a reflection of my darker side. When desperation draw out the aggression within you, and sometimes I might lose my best value and going for the immediate satisfaction. But sometimes people do this all the time. They don't know how to get into that zone. So when I see people, all they do is projecting their most horrible way of selling, make me feel good, because I feel like, this is where I belong. This is why I'm doing this. It's a learning process. We can certainly learn from each other. So I right away relearn the mistakes that you don't want to make in prospecting, doing exactly what this person's doing. And I feel, I'm gonna continue with my process, right? And it will take me to great places. Someone was asking, someone was saying, oh, Pete, now you change brokerage. I can't wait to see you make the $20 million. I'm like, yeah, I hope so too, man. But I say, well, if I do make the $20 million, I will invest it in a new homeless shelter system, right? I won't even call it shelter. It will be a homeless sanctuary. Hopefully, it will be ideal place. It won't be near the city. It will be in the suburbs with a lot of land. I want to turn this place into not just a living space, but also a space. Say it's like a community farm type of thing, where people can not only live there, but they can also help to sustain, right? Be part of the community, right? And they can earn a living here. This is just part of the dream here. We have a new administration. I'm not gonna get deep into it, but new administration, new outlook, new brokerage, a refreshed, renewed mindset. And yeah, and let's rock and roll. So again, the brokerage, it's called Epique Realty, and I like to say, man, my service is simply epic. Again, thank you so much for jumping on, checking out my contents. Definitely subscribe to me. I'm not all about real estate. This very channel used to be made for Tourette syndrome and mental health advocacy. I have a lot of stories left to share. Feel free to drop a comment if you want to ask a question, or if you have any particular topic you want me to talk about it. I'd love to see you on the next video. Again, I'm Peter Zhao, licensed real estate agent with Epique Realty, and you have a beautiful day. Take care.